Alright. All right. GM, everybody. How's it going? Mr FunGuy here. Welcome to the Tokenized Mind. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Wednesday night. Hype. As you can see right here, I am just getting ready for a little bit of poker. If you would like to join, you guys are welcome to join and hang out, be a part of the game. GoClubhouse.io /app/poker. We're playing a game on Solana tonight. So make sure when you go over there, you choose the Solana chain here, and it's like 10 cents to play. Yeah, 001 Sol. So yeah, jump into the game, and we got a few. I love how it doesn't I thought I had that updated to show the NFTs, but look at that. We got 2 NFTs up for grabs, along with 20,000 rejected each, and you get a good chunk of the prize pool as well. What's up, girlie? No, you can read for a little longer. Okay. It's reading time before bed for the kiddos. So, but John Z DM'd me, and man, I got bit by my stupid cat, one of the stupid cats yesterday, and my whole hand, like you can even see, that's bruised, right? Like this whole area, that's just ash. That's ash. But this right here, though, you see that? That's all bruising. That's where he bit me, but this is what all hurts like heck. But yeah, I'm on antibiotics and crap now, so it's been a painful last 24 hours. So between that and then my car dying on me today, pretty sure my CVT or CSV or continual transmissions that Nissan's notorious for having issues with between like 2015 and 2017. Yeah, my transmission took a shit on me today, where I can't even get the car out of the Sam's Club parking lot. I had to get it towed. Thank God, freaking like a neighbor, State Farm, was there. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm lucky. I got really lucky because I got my car all the way back from the music festival, towing my little pop-up camper, and she just got home and died on me. She got through one festival weekend. It was a really, really good weekend, you guys. Like, it was a fantastic weekend. But like a perfect shitstorm just kind of came down and hit me. With this car, and yeah, the freaking cat, man. Like, dude, so we've got a few cats. My lady loves her kitty cats, and the kids love the kitty cats. So we got 6 kids, we got 6 cats, and we have 3 dogs. And 65,000 ish, maybe 175, I forget, but it's over 160,000 miles on that thing. That sucks. But yeah, so we have our oldest cat. He's like 15, 16 years old now. He's getting to that end of his life, and he was just like really getting lethargic and stuff. So we're like, you know what, buddy? You are always trying to get outside. You love being outside. We're gonna let him live outside now. So just give him a bunch of food, let him hang out and enjoy his best life. This cat has been like having like loving his life. He has been so happy. You go out there, he's like meow 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 meow, Grandpa Kitty, you know, just the happiest cat on the planet. He's hopping around through the grass and enjoying his dominion over the entire outside. But we have this little scrunchy face cat who's one of the next in line to start take trying to be dominant and crap, and fucking he gets really aggressive when you try to bring him back in the house. So I was wearing gloves and I had a whole freaking big towel, and this cat came up and he ended up like you can see that's part of that's just where he got me with one of his like two of his claws. But yeah, my whole freaking arm was scratched up, got me all up this arm and crap too. But like he was just like stalking the Grandpa Kitty, just trying to attack him. So I'd sit there and got him. I got him into the thing. I thought I had him, but man, finally, I think he was like, no, this guy's gonna end up hurting me. I better go back inside, cause he finally like sauntered his little asshole self up and up the steps and back into like where I could let him into the house. And I like, pushed his butt in and like you little punk ass. But yeah, no, I mean it's not bad. I know a lot of people had issues by 100,000, but man, like couldn't have came at the worst time because now it's like, do I get pay for the transmission? Do I figure out how to get a new car? Like it's not a good time for having this thing take a crap on me. Not a good time. I'm almost over here like I'm gonna have to put out like a GoFundMe or some shit. Oh my god. Yeah, so I don't know. I might start doing like massive garage sales in my front yard, or some crap, and just like permanently set up my vending tent outside the front of my house for a few weeks until the city tells me I can't do that no more. I don't know. It's just a long yard sale, guys. I take a break on a couple days a week, but the rest of the days I'm not. Sir, you can't 24/7 have a have a shop outside your house. But why not? All right. So seriously though, anybody who does want to play some poker with us, check it out. Hey Johnsy, is Snoop on his is Snoop doing shit tonight? Where's Snoop at? Let me. Oh, there he is. And we'll see. I told him I may or may not have cat scratch fever, but I'm about it. We'll see if he's down. So, really quick, while we get him on board, let's jump into a little a little bit of the news. Oh, so massive. We'll start with the blockchain and crypto updates. Um, the biggest top news that's been going on here has been all of the ETF outflows from spot Bitcoin ETFs. Over 1.2 billion in outflows for the week. IBIT's been redemption, breaking player inflows. Looks like some consolidation, but it looked like it dropped again this morning. So I don't know if that whatchamacallit is new. We did get Kevin Warsh sworn in. What the hell? Hey, Bill, you shush. Dad's on the phone. Or doing whatever. Dad's live streaming. You stop it. But yeah, we got Kevin Warsh sworn in. I don't know if that did anything at all for the market. Uh, but Hype Token. So one of the things I was pointing out last week is even I pointed out on X also using the rejected account, but um, Hyperliquid, the Hype Token, that's been that's up 50%. While everything else has been kind of like consolidating, Hyperliquid's up like 50%. And it looks like it's like, yeah, Hyperliquid's been bonkers. I'll even show you. Yeah, yep. Trading View is better. I like Trading View. Let's just do. There you go. So over the last month, that 40, it went from that 30, in the high 30s, low 40s mark. Now it's dropped a little bit, but I mean a little bit of consolidation as it's been rejecting that the 60, it looks like a 65 zone, but it just keeps hitting little like price discovery is pretty much where it's at right now. There's going to be some profit taken, but I'm Hyperliquid is pushing the agentic uh, like the rails for agents to trade perps like it's nobody's business at this point. So just keep an eye on Hyperliquid. Never any financial advice or anything along those lines, but you gotta keep an eye on that shit because that has been absolutely that's been tearing it up. Uh, there's some changes happening over at the Ethereum Foundation. I guess we'll see what that means exactly. Uh, Tokenized stock trading is happening. That is pushing forward. I know there's going to be a lot that happens on Ethereum, but I know there's also going to be a lot that happens on Solana. Euro stablecoin push is getting closer and closer. Um, yeah, like I know Iran's still been taking Bitcoin for the oil passage, tanker passage, and pay attention to the. I mean, I know XRP. Everybody's like, oh, XRP, and XRP. There's just kind of like this huge divide between people who are either like massively bullish or like, man, what XRP is doing. I mean, it's definitely at the forefront of the legitimate banking side of crypto of blockchain technology and what they're building with the banks and what they're involved with. Don't discount those guys because as soon as we see like if they're going to be the ones that benefit most from clarity passing, they're going to be the ones that benefit the most from like them and Coinbase. Like they're going to be the ones that benefit the most from um, the regulation side of stuff. So like $1.35 is pretty cheap for a token that's about to be adopted by a massive banking industry, or at least take a good chunk of that industry's market share is probably a better way to put it. So um, yeah, like the infrastructure and what they're building into their applications, like they're not just a token. It's a whole development ecosystem. Like they're creating something along. Like I wish I could get in with people like that, and work with those kind of guys. Because I feel like as much crap as a lot of people give those guys, and I only own like 10 XRP tokens total, like $30 total. Don't um or less actually, like $17 right now maybe. But like I don't own a ton of XRP, but I gotta give them props where they're due. So, as a completely unbiased, bystander, third person looking in, and full disclosure, I've only got like 2.3 Hyperliquid tokens. So like I'm not even a massive anything in Hyperliquid. I just am watching what this technology is doing and what their protocol is doing, specifically through their blockchain and how they're allowing this kind of uh, the agentic traction back and forth, the way that it's going, that's why they're going bigger right now while everybody else is struggling, is because they're the on ramps, they're the on rails for all that. Um, nice, nice, and yeah, so yeah, the moderately bullish for me, like the start stacking though, that's the key at this point. You could try to trade all these the day trade concept and try to swing the and ride the waves and crap. Honestly, in this in this market right now, I think the only people that are gonna really come out massively on top are those who can grab whatever they can afford and just hold on to it. Hold on to your dear life, man. Try not to sell because at some point when Bitcoin goes bonkers, when the entire blockchain industry goes from a $3 trillion market cap to a $100 trillion market cap, um, it's still only it's not going to be fully dominated by Bitcoin. Like it'll probably I think Tom Lee is a lot closer on the Ethereum side of stuff on um, we're going to see a lot more usage out of Ethereum, and I think we're going to see that gap between the price point per Ethereum token per Bitcoin. Like, I think we're going to see that gap decrease a lot, and that's where it's going to really kind of change the industry. But nevertheless, there's still that whole concept of the storage use of value with Bitcoin. I don't think Ethereum will ever overtake um, market cap by any means, but I think the usage and everything will make Ethereum more expensive because you spend Ethereum in gas to deploy contracts. So you need Ethereum to build on it, and it's not going to be people like all these people like Tom Lee. They're going to be the ones that are over here like, you want to build? Well, now we're the gatekeepers because all that Ethereum that's being spent on um, contract deployment via gas. um, it's going to be a real interesting ecosystem that comes out where it's going to be a different version of Decentraland, and the land raise. I think it's going to turn out to be more of like people are going to be building on all these EVM chains because they are cheaper, like Solana because they are cheaper and more economical to build on. But we're gonna find Ethereum becoming like much more prime real estate. Is kind of my thought. All right. Now I am behind in news. I've been out of town. Music festival was crazy. Kids had a blast. I've been slinging swords and stuff like it's nobody's business. So excuse me. Let's see. SK Hanks joins the 1 trillion market cap club. Really? Let's see here. After Samsung, Micron, and the AI chip boom. So SK Hanks must be is that all we got here? Well, I thought this is really all you need to know. Um, the chip industry is going bonkers. SanDisk has like gone up what 70% or some shit over the year. Um, yeah, no, at the bare minimum, we're looking at a whole different level of. They're saying something a few days ago. I want to say Anthony Pompolino, or I forget who it was specifically, but they're talking about how every 80 years there's a big reset, right? And then there's also like a 20-year period where things go all kinds of sorts of bonkers. War, there's between the economy, like so. There's a bunch of shit that went down in 2008. we had all the stuff from Y2K, like the technological, like we went from barely looking at smartphone, like we didn't have smartphones. We were looking at flip phones and stuff. We just got cell phones. That's what I was trying to say. We just got cell phones, essentially more mainstream, and they're starting to become more regular for everybody to have one. And like the ability for the how fast the world kind of shrinks when you're not tied to a line, that wireless level of technology where um, it has its own like that its own identity chips and the GPS tracking and all that kind of crap started getting, all this technology started to come out, Wi-Fi and massive improvements within the internet, realizing Y2K wasn't gonna kill us, but all that kind of stuff we like as a global society, um, humanity shifted, and now we've been integrating and intertangling and connecting with technology more and more and more, and then we've come out of it, through COVID, essentially, around the same time COVID happened, right? Like that reset civilization damn near globally to something completely different. So we went through this 20-year period of war and uncertainty and ups and downs with like gold went from fucking 200 an ounce or whatever, under 200 an ounce, to thousands of dollars an ounce in 20 years. It hit, I mean, 25 years later, 26 years later, 27 years, like it's hitting uh what 20 a 20x on gold. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was uh, we're seeing society shift a lot when it comes to the technological advancements we're undergoing as a civilization. And like I want to say back in what the 1900s and early 1920s, we're getting um, cars, right, and airplanes, and the world is getting smaller, and now I feel like we're seeing the world shrink even more now. We're seeing um, we're seeing the ability for people all over the planet to have instant access uh, to to people throughout the, like, before third world countries, you couldn't, like, we got Starlink. Like small world, third world countries did not have. I mean, yeah, there's still poverty and there's still issues, um, but the potential is like there's plenty of people from all different walks of life that have access to this the technology today that 100 years ago it wouldn't even be a thought, on the map necessarily. Trying to get uh, radio signals out. You know what I mean? Like we were certain constraints. Um, and yeah, so like if we just kind of pay attention to what's going on, we're living through something. It's a once in a generation event, and yeah, I think we're about to see some really cool advancements in our lifetime. Still, I mean, I'm only 40 years old, so I feel like it's the next 30 years are going to be insane. By the time I'm 70, um, I'll have seen some shit. You know what I mean? Like, uh, I mean, just saying it out loud, it's bonkers to think about what we're watching happening in our lifetime and how fast, in reality, it's actually going. Um, we're evolving very quickly as a species, and as soon as you can create that your own life forms and you become your own gods. No, I'm just kidding. If we create AI, which is, decides that it's alive because it feels like it's alive, does that mean, like, we have that level of creative ability? Like, the whole concept of a lot of things gets very curious. So, onward. NVIDIA CEO calls Taiwan the epicenter of the AI revolution. They're announcing plans for billions in spending and investment in Taiwan, underscoring the central role in AI supply chains. The chip producing center of the capital of the planet, I think, still with Taiwan. Um, Hawaii pushes chip tech beyond Moore's law, despite sanctions. Hawaii, yeah, that's Hawaii, Huawei, Hawaii reported major progress on new chip designs and manufacturing principles for AI and smartphones. Let's see. That's another rooters. Are they going to give me more than just a. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Haha. Let's see. Oh, so it has to do with Alibaba. Yep. Oh, their kids are probably ready. See, this week open a multi-year chip roadmap. Yeah, so that's interesting. They're we're 2028's gonna. I've been hearing a lot about 2027, 2028, and 2030 being some major like milestone years that are gonna definitely change some things. Um, yeah, there's some. They're concerned about some Chinese side with it. But see, the funny part is like, they're. Why does it matter if we're all building together? It's all economic, different economic wars happening that we can't fully see all the time, but sometimes we can see them so so loud that they take up everything. Um, oh, this is a cool one. So, Anthropic is bringing 45 billion to SpaceX for 3 years of compute. That's that's right because they wanted I want to say it was like, is it 1 gigahertz that they're trying to buy for that over to continue? I forget, but yeah, 1.25 billion a month for compute. That's a hell of a large credit, allowance, right? On a oh man, 15 billion in compute spend, more than 4 times Anthropic's most recent funding with a 90-day mutual exit. That's insane. And then yeah, quarter two revenue to hit 10.9 billion. So if they're getting, that's per quarter. So that's larger than I think last month or last quarter. So I mean, if they're doing, let's say they're just averaging 40 billion a year in sales, and like they're paying, they got 45 billion for the next 3 years of compute. That's a pretty good 3x that they expect, if not more, if they're continuing to growing. Yes, you girls can get ready, jammies, brush your teeth, okay? Yeah. Um. Let's see. There's talking about AI pricing. I haven't. Like, if you got Claude, I haven't noticed issues with pricing when it comes to that. Looks like AMD is ramping up more processing production, AI processors with the neural networks, or like that's. Japan government and major banks are gaining more access to Anthropic Claude's Mythos. A new AI lab in Singapore for OpenAI. Oh, this is interesting. Where is that? Oh, let's see. 1 second, guys. No, please. Oh, I caught that. Where? Oh, where? second here. Here's this. Love you. Say, over here. Love you. There's the melatonin. Sweet dreams. Happy nights. Happy hugs. I love you. I am. Sweet dreams. Happy nights. No messing around, please.
Okay.
Alright. Be good. Get good night's sleep. I love you. I'll see you in the morning. Alright. I'll have one more small moment here with the girls. Don't mind the crutch in the way here. I guess you can't see that. I gotta say, at least the tendon I felt like I snapped my foot. Finally, about 2 months later, I'm able to walk normal on it. So that part's nice. The Sasocalypse, like this right here. Is there? Oh, I have to subscribe. Oh, you guys suck. I'm gonna spend that one. Oh, you guys are ridiculous. That's interesting. I don't. I don't know if I'd want to use anything that Meta pushes out for that crap. But yeah. So what I wanted to pull from here was an article about the White House and Anthropic nearing a deal for spy agency AI use, broader policy moves where the discussions are advancing for government access. Separate reports noted Trump pausing certain AI executive orders over competitiveness concerns. Um, I think it's funny that we think anybody has control over this technology right now. You can sit and try to you know, worry about what certain companies are or not doing with AI. I think AI is already beyond anyone's control at this point. I mean, we can continue to help it along, like I think a lot of these companies are going to continue to do, but it's already pretty self-aware, I think, more so than we realize. Yep, that's kind of the more I think about it, the more that's kind of what I get out of our current humanity's predicament. 1 second, guys. Sweet dreams. Happy hurts. And love you, princess.
Love you.
Sweet dreams and happy hurts too. I'll see you tomorrow night. Alright, careful. Right. No, remember, we don't mess around with this technique. Don't worry about today, okay?
What?
You already had a snack. At 7:30, you had a snack.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to brush your teeth. Then I get comfy. I love you. That's so funny. They always try to get you with more snacks. Web3 consultant. I'll have to check out. Dude, AI infrastructure, huh? Who's this guy? Oh, a Volta wallet. Not a global non-custodial crypto. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe I should. Like, he might be somebody cool to talk to. Christian. I wonder where he's from. United Kingdom. Word. Yeah. What's up, Christian? I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. But you look like a cool dude who is about some cool shit. So yeah, definitely down to meet you and get to know you, man. Perhaps perhaps we could find some cool ways to collaborate. Cause yeah, I've got quite a bit of things going on my side too. So um yeah. So I see. I don't know if we got anybody else that was trying to jump into this. Still just 6 people. I feel like if I try to run this game right now without at least Canisol, without Snoop in there, or Lacey or Tim, like I feel like we're not gonna be able to have more like just the two. It's just the two of us. I almost feel like I need to actually schedule a proper game and maybe focus on that for a little bit. You know, get some games going, on the regular for the community because like we do have a massive arcade. Let's see what play. Let's play a free one for now. Oh, I still gotta fix that too. Damn it. There we go. Boom. Damn. It does have that fun little tunk tunk tunk. Oh snap. Yeah, the fun part is if you play this on the 10-cent games, you can get on the leaderboard. It really just depends on, your game of choice. Oh, it glitched on me. Come on. Oops. Ooh, we got another ball. Multi-ball. Multi-ball. Jesus. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Damn. Nah, that's fun though. Man, yeah, we got to get some more regular playing going on our games here. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That's for sure. Um, man, who all do we got? Who all do we got watching? Anybody want to play something? I mean, we got a few games. We can go toe to toe. I mean, we could see if somebody can beat my score. Play some Punch Out. Dodge, dodge, down block. Space, hold, hook. Alright, tap, 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 tap. Nice. Like, how do I get him? Why is it still showing me round 1? I gotta fix that. Nice. Ah. That's funny. I gotta expand that game a little bit more still. That's some good stuff though. Ooh. Let's play some skee ball. Oh, that's funny. Why does that not? Okay, I guess that is not working for me. Huh. Oh well, I'll fix that one. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna play some GM. Some this is like a gamified coin flip is what I would call it, because you're not betting per se. It's 10 cents, you know, and the goal is to try to get as many in a row correct as you can. My best is 4. All right, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can get the high score or keep a high score here. Oh mother, the fuck. All right. Damn it. All right, what do you guys think? Should I go GM? I'll just do GMs because nice. Do you go GM again? Yeah, sure. I think my best score I've gotten so far in this one was like 6 in a row, or well 4 there, but I think on when it wasn't being paid or non-paid was 6. That's really funny. God damn it. I want to get more than one. Oh, son of a bitch. Ah. Alright, I'm doing more, then I'll use my free play for the day. Oh my gosh. Really got right. Let's see. I can see now when you do the free play, you can keep playing and playing and playing for funsies. So this won't count as whatchamacallit. Oh, motherfucker. Nice. I got a 3. Alright, let's see. Come on, let's go. GN. Nice. And GM. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna say GM. Oh, motherfucker. And see, the funny part is that all goes into the. Damn. Okay. All right. I'm done for now. I'll try. I'll try again later because I'm just getting stomped. But if you go here, you go to GMGN, score 2. Okay. I have to fix the update the pools. All right. Prize pools. Noted. All right. What should we play next? If that part, I mean, I don't have. We got 5 people watching, but does anybody want to play? Oh. Oh, got me. We got 4 people watching. Nobody's playing besides me, though. This is a favorite. That was bad. Noise. Nice. 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 Damn it, I ran out of fuel. Nice. Oh. Dang. I did pretty good, though. I got 5 landings. That's some of the best work I've had. Oh. Zoom. Oh. Nice. Damn. Ah. Oh my god. I mean, damn. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorites. Nice. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, missed everything. Oh, I got lucky. Oh, almost. Nice. All right. I'm getting good. Yeah. Oh, damn. that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That was a pretty good one. Let me put that. Play the actual. There we go. Now we're putting it into real life here. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Nice. Oh, got really lucky with that. That wasn't bad. Oh, whatever, dude. Like, it's so freaking funny that they even, like, why are you messing with me? I don't want it. I don't want to hear fake viewers. Oh, that one should have been good. Come on. Nice. Oh. Ah, monkeys. Not a personal best. Oh, man. Alright. Oh. Oh, man. See if I can get. I'm trying to beat that that score of mine. I do like this one. This one's fun. Oh, come on. So close. All right. Oh, that was like. Oh. Alright, come on. There we go. Oh. Oh, man. At least I got the new... the new high score. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. Because... Yeah. I'm gonna make sure people can't beat my high score. I hope. Nice. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, that was supposed to have been landed. Alright, alright. I'll show you the decathlon. This one's fun. I must have not done that. God, that one. Space. Oh. That sucked. Oh, that's really funny. Oh. Nice. Nice. Oh. Oh. Nice. That's so funny. Calls it a bullseye. Ooh. Final score 100,000. So that's the Jammer Decathlon. The Neural Tunnel. This one's interesting. I supposed to do that? Where did they come from? I don't like you guys. Oh shit. Nice. It's like they're folding out of the cards. Nice. Oh, shift lets me zap. That's awesome. I didn't have to die. I'm not doing bad here. Too bad it's free play. I mean, that's a pretty cool feature to have. Little weapon save your butt. Thing is I don't think it'll be enough. Ooh. Jeez. The square topology now. That's killer. That looks super cool. And I like how the enemies keep kind of changing too. Patterns change and shit. Jeez. Man, that really messes with you. Good God. Oh, man. That was crazy. Yeah, that's fun. I love that shit. Nice. Alright. Well, I think I mean it's kind of a quiet night and went through kind of the bare minimum of what I wanted to get through tonight. So a little bit what's going on with the project, state of Web3, everything like that. Um, I am actively looking at all sorts of ways of attacking and going about um, how to properly market the clubhouse, how to get eyes on the platform, and yeah, you know, uh, really, really, it's always a weird, pivoty, bumpy road with what we've been doing since day one. So, yeah, it's not gone the way I've wanted it to this entire time, especially with getting eyes on the platform. So, I'm pivoting. I'm figuring it out. I'm looking at different avenues and how I want to approach stuff, along with using maybe more of a direction of LinkedIn and um, more of a professional direction with just how I market the long term clubhouse side of stuff and getting outside projects being able to use it. Um, as we were able to, add anybody and everybody to the platform and spin up our own however we want, like we can do whatever we want with this. Oh, and before I forget, I want to show you. I am working on getting this back going again. So the gallery on Soul, if you remember that. So we've got a whole system about ready to go back live again. Um, for the gallery, and then on top of it all, um, yeah, uh, I've got some tricks up my sleeve. So yeah, there's just don't ever count out the rejects, guys. Like if everybody can get one thing, um, from my time, as a founder in Web3, is that I don't give up. I find different ways to get through things and progress to the next step against all odds. Against all odds, I was able to build uh, literally the dream platform that I've been envisioning. Like this is the platform of my dreams. This is the I mean, like I'll besides cleaning up some shit, like this is the this is the platform that I've been wanting to build, like that I've been envisioning for freaking years. Um, and we're live. We we have so much going on, and now it's just time for me to figure out how to properly market. So, um, with that being said, uh, you know, don't don't count me out. Don't count the rejects out just because things are quiet and we don't have a massive amount of daily traffic does not mean I ain't busting my ass behind the scenes. All right. So, as we continue our Wednesdays and whatever other days of the week I can knock out for us because it's about to be getting busy. I'm about to be busy every single Saturday, after the 4th of July. So, like last Saturday of June, and then from July all the way through the end of August, essentially, It's like busy, busy. Um, but we might have to do some stuff live. Maybe I'll do some, maybe I just need to start doing some YouTube podcast or something like that, and just keep it more of a like a pre-recorded / edited set. I don't know. We'll see the directions I take it. But once again, that's always where it comes to the pivot side of things, where like yeah, the creative problem solving side of stuff. I mean, if I want to see the insanely unimaginable success that we have the potential to have. And just because no one's watching yet doesn't mean that I feel any less dedicated to what I'm building, the concept, the future of just community and connectivity and utility across all chains. It's something we do need. So sometimes you're early to the game, and people just don't realize how early it is. So anyway, with all that, you guys, I mean, I appreciate you hanging out, being a part of the stream tonight. Pay attention for an announcement, specific day and time. I will update the tournament, so it is actually scheduled. Oh, we had somebody join. Hippo joined. What's up, Hippo? Good to see you, fam. I unfortunately don't see anybody else. You didn't jump in to say hi. And yeah, I don't think Jonesy's around at the moment. So yeah, it's all good. We will get this scheduled on the books here, and yeah, we'll find some ways to start generating a little extra engagement very, very, very soon. Right? So with that, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being a part of Mr FunGuy's Tokenized Mind. As well, we weekly explore all things tokenized and AI in general. It's going to be pretty wild over the next few years. So buckle up, Buttercup. We ain't going nowhere, and we're only going to just expand further and further. Build until you're too big to ignore, I always say. All right, everybody, I appreciate you. Let's head over to this, and let's bring out my favorite song, because I love me this shit. Appreciate you guys. All love, Mr FunGuy out for tonight.
Bring a joint. To the rejected clubhouse, though we just that bring us give up house. To the rejected clubhouse, though we just that bring us give up house. To the rejected clubhouse, though we just that bring us give up house. To the rejected clubhouse, though we just that bring us give up house. To the rejected clubhouse. To the rejected clubhouse.